Drivers eligible for the $1 million bonus, running in the first 4 positions. 5-story tall banking here at Talladega.
That blue car on the outside, I think that's Buckshot Jones.
Kind of had his hands full and held up that line, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And Junior able to get away from these guys. Whoop, here they come. Sorry about that, Junior. Early call on you.
Like this all the way to the finish. More drama to come from Talladega. Don't go away. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is your leader.
NBC's coverage of the NASCAR EA Sports 500 presented by Dodge is brought to you by NASCAR Thunder 2002. EA Sports, it's in the game. By Dodge, you can take life as it comes or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge. By Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Burn fat, crush cravings, and supercharge your energy. And by Goodyear, reminding you to take all your journeys on the wings of Goodyear.
Coming up on the 400-mile mark of the EA Sports 500 from Talladega on NBC, presented by Dodge. 30 cars are on the lead lap. They're all in the pack. Right there. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Bobby Labonte, Michael Waltrip. They've been the 3 dominant drivers of this race. Earnhardt Jr. has led the most laps. Michael Waltrip second most.
Talking about 30 cars being on the lead lap. That is the lead, the 8 car, the red car, Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 55, Bobby Hamilton, and the 88 car, Dale Jarrett, is 30th. He is 3 seconds behind these leaders, which now is the 8 car of Dale Earnhardt Jr.
It's probably easier for me to tell you who's not on the lead lap than who is, because as you see the pack, they're racing for those. Wow, look at that. What happened to Michael Waltrip? How did Junior get away like that?
Michael looks like he's been trying to get down. He's got underneath that yellow line twice. I don't know why. Looks like he's running fine, though.
Maybe just laying back to try to get a run and do this. You see how good his car is. But Hamilton moves over and blocks that move.
Waltrip looks to the outside. There's our Williams race chase. Earnhardt back to 30th place, Dale Jarrett. And that 3-second gap Benny was telling you about.
There in the Rusty Wallace in the 2, Mike Wallace in the 12, trying to take over the 3rd spot.
So, of the 43 who are in the race, Todd Bodine, Elliott Sadler, Casey Atwood, they're all out after a lap 95 accident. Jeff Purvis had a rear-end failure at lap 86. Jimmy Spencer an engine failure at lap 18. Those are the only cars off the track. Not on the lead lap. Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Dave Blaney, and Ken Schrader are 1 lap down. 4 laps down are Jerry Nadeau and John Andretti. Hut Strickland is 7 laps down. Ron Hornaday is 25 laps down. If I did not mention your favorite driver's name there, he's on the lead lap and in that pack.
Well, the Wallace brothers have finally gotten by these cars, and here comes the other brother, Kenny Wallace.
4 wide. Stacy Compton on the outside, Ricky Rudd, Bobby Hamilton in the middle, Bobby Labonte down low. Sterling Marlin running 9th.
Kenny Wallace's car didn't look too good in that corner, did he, Wally?
No, it did not.
Like it was a handful.
Only 2 cautions in the race so far. A crash at lap 95 that I mentioned a minute ago, and a debris caution at lap 131. It's been a very clean race so far, but the tension is building as we close in on the finish. 40 laps to go. At Talladega, we're under caution in the EA Sports 500. Third one of the day. And it happened off of turn 4 just moments ago involving Jerry Nadeau.
All by himself. One car accident. He was back. He was 4 laps down. There you see him start. The car all by himself, just around it goes. He spins down to the bottom of the racetrack. And we did hear radio communication between himself and Tony Furr. And he said something broke.
Yeah, when a car turn like that here at Talladega is very unusual unless something breaks. Or watch up here on the right-hand side. That car just turned sideways.
Whoa. Yikes. Ron Hornaday, close call there. Now, Nadeau's car, he tried to drive it back in. It's come to rest in the center of pit road, so the pit lane is closed. We'll take a break while they clear that car away and come back for the pit stops after this.
Come in, I'd stay out.
I think that's what everyone... I think everyone else is going to stay on the racetrack. I don't think anybody's going to pit. It's coming down to crunch time back at Talladega.
Listening to Michael Waltrip's radio traffic, discussions between he and crew chief Slugger Labby. Pit road is open. Who's coming in? Who's staying out? Michael is 5th in line.
Want me to stay out, right? Yeah, 10-4.
And he's going to stay on the track. Dave Burns.
And the 2-car of Rusty Wallace will come in. Crew Chief Robert Pepin from radio to him. Our fuel mileage is getting worse every time. It's too close to risk, Rusty. Rusty will go on his call. No tires, fuel only for the 2-car. Matt?
Sterling Marlin only needs 3.5 gallons. Jerry Schweitz has got the can in. And Sterling pulls away to Bill.
This saves Bobby Hamilton. He would have been 3 laps short on fuel. Marty?
Junior's already gone. He only got 1 gallon of fuel, 1 second on pit road. That's all they needed to Bill Weber.
Getting 4 tires for Bobby Hamilton and a track bar adjustment to free him up just a little. He'll be at the pack, but they think this car and this strategy is good enough to sweep Talladega.
Well, most everybody just took a splash of fuel. Hamilton got tires. Jeff Gordon got tires.
Well, Jeff Gordon got tires because
He needed them.
334-point lead. He cannot take any chances with just a few laps to go for the NASCAR World Cup Championship.
Michael Waltrip, Ricky Rudd, Ward Burton, Kevin LePage, Robbie Gordon, Jeff Burton, Kenny Wallace, they all stayed on the track. A couple of more as well. Let's see, Robert Presley, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Mark Martin, Matt Kenseth, and Dale Jarrett all stayed out and did not pit under this caution. Back for the restart after this. .35 laps to go in the EA Sports 500 from Talladega, presented by Dodge. It's going to be a dramatic finish to this one, and then we pick up and head off to the Valley of the Sun. Next weekend, our NASCAR action starts on Friday with Bud Pole qualifying at 4:30 Eastern Time on CNN Sports Illustrated. Next Saturday, it's the Outback Steakhouse 200 from Phoenix for the NASCAR Busch Series at 3 Eastern Time, followed immediately by coverage of Winston Cup final practice. Then next Sunday, NASCAR Winston Cup racing from the Phoenix Mile at 2 Eastern Time on NBC. There'll be 5 races to go in the season, and that's always a good one.
Very good race.
We'll look forward to that one next Sunday. We're still not ready for the restart here, so let's take another break and come back for more. Budweiser.com airship is with us today at Talladega, reminding all race fans that Budweiser is NASCAR's official beer. 33 laps to go, green flag. Michael Waltrip is the leader.
This is where it gets touchy. Normally in the past, the closer we have restarts towards the end of the race, that's normally when we have trouble. That's when the big wrecks happen, so hopefully we can keep it clean.
30 cars on the lead lap. Bobby Hamilton and Jeff Gordon, who took tires on that caution, are restarting in 21st and 22nd positions. The top 12 did not stop. First one on the line, Robbie Gordon, going after Kevin LePage for 5th.